I got enough stress in my life with all these pieces of shit around me trying to bring me down and make up all this shit about me constantly.
Phil, people would stop doing this if you stop talking about your personal finances and your personal life. The reason you deal with this amount of stress, take it from a guy who used to feed the trolls in 2016 on a daily basis. You want your level of stress to diminish significantly? Stop feeding the trolls. It is the best weapon that you could use, is doing nothing. People would tell me that for years upon years, and I was thick like you and didn't listen. And then one day, I'm like, you know what? These people are right. And I did it, and I stopped feeding the trolls. And you know what? The trolling against me has gone down like 98%. But you don't get that, Phil. You cause your own stress by bringing these problems on yourself. You swear that you don't talk about any, I just want a drama-free stream. But by the way, guys, I have no money in my account and I can't get groceries the next day. That's not your audience's problem. You're there to entertain. If you're entertaining enough and they feel like they should support you, they're going to. That's your job. Your job is to be entertaining, not to guilt your audience into giving you money.
What's up, homies? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. This time I am reacting to ReviewTechUSA, aka Richard, aka Cucumber Man, roasting, not roasting, but essentially calling out DSP for his nonsense. And I don't agree much with ReviewTechUSA. You know, I think he's a bit of a low-cow. I mean, he's not the worst of them, and he actually embraces it, which is okay, you know. But on this one, he is spot on, 100%. Everything he said in this video was essentially everything I've ever said about Phil. Same advice, same comments, everything regarding the same thing when it comes to not, you know. My biggest thing with Phil is that he complains about being broke and not having money. And then when people ask about it, when they ask about it and they have questions about it, he bans them, he tells them to mind their business, and so on. You can't do that. You can't do that. If you are going to cry poor mouth and beg people for money, then they have every right to ask you, why are you begging for money? And if you don't like that, Phil, then you need to stop telling people your business. You need to stop asking and begging the way you do. And Rich is right. Most of your problems would go away, because then most people wouldn't have that to hang over you and constantly bring it up into your face. But you're not going to do that because you're a pig and you want money, and that's what essentially you're all about. So let's keep hearing Rich, because like I said, I don't agree much with him. I don't agree often with him. But on this one, he is spot on.
If you stop guilting them, all of this would go away. But you can't understand that. I told you that in a regular chat. You deleted it and blocked me because you don't want to hear the truth.
It's not, oh, this is one example. This has been going on for the longest time. You can look at a history of conspiracy after conspiracy after conspiracy thrown my way over the years, and they're all bullshit. And I'm not addressing them anymore. There's no point. And when you give publicity to the conspiracy on your stream,
Yeah, Phil, I know. Like, the people said that you had a hooker back in the day and you didn't have a hooker. Like, people have made up terrible things, but those usually kind of fizzle out. They fizzle out. Like, even where I had gastric bypass, it gets brought up once in a while, but it's generally fizzled out when it's a pile of crap. The WWE Champions thing did not fizzle out, Phil, because there's not just a granule of truth to it. There's an entire pile of sand of truth to it. Watch that documentary on your stream. Again, you talk about this stuff. You talk about your personal financial woes. That's why this stuff happens. So you can't talk about it, and then when other people look into the fact that if you actually have personal financial woes, get pissed off at them because you're the one who planted the seed for people to look into it. Again, I don't condone them going into your bank accounts. That was flat out wrong. But you bring this drama on yourself. and you don't realize it, and that's why everyone can't stop talking about you, because it's amazing.
Okay, I disagree there. I think he does know. He just doesn't care because it's all about the money for the guy. He would do anything. He would sell his mother's underwear if it gave him money. That's how greedy and pitiful he is. So on that point, I don't agree, Rich. But everything else so far, you've been spot on.
So, I'm going to lay down the law, Rich. Either you apologize to me for what you did, or and never come back to my streams. It's one or the other. You can't have it both ways. I'm not even saying you have to be a fan or say you believe or disbelieve in what you watch. I don't give a. But you need to apologize to me for trying to fucking get publicity and drama and clickbait views on my behalf. I'm tired of your shit. All right? I don't want anything to do with you anymore if this is how you're going to behave.
The man that's been trying to the man that's been to do reactionary videos and trying to earn views is saying, is complaining about people contradicting him or whatever the hell he has to say.
Year was
not boy, not
bank
him.
Accounts, that was flat out wrong. But you bring this drama on yourself and you don't realize it, and that's why everyone can't stop talking about you, because it's amazing.
So, publicity.
It's one day you do something.
Sorry about that, Pimps. I had to bounce around a little bit, but Phil is a clown. Phil is a clown. He has such a double standard to everything. He's demanding an apology. I think if Rich would have apologized, I probably would have gone and found him and smacked him upside his head with that chicken if he would have done that. But I know he wasn't going to do that because he's in the right. I agree. Rich is completely 100% correct on this one, and I give him props for it. I normally don't agree much with what Rich has to say, and most of the time I'm on the polar opposite side of his beliefs. But on this one, we are in sync.
Stupid. One day you actually say something smart on Twitter, or the trolls take something over the top, and I'm like, nah, he didn't really do anything wrong. We're not on teams, Phil. I'm not gonna try to spin when you do something dumb one day into something positive, so I could still be in your good graces.
That's another thing that pissed me off with Phil and that portion about him, where Rich in an earlier portion of this video, and it was too long, I didn't want to show the whole thing, but he was correct where he said he's like Anakin. You're either with me or against me. So you either say nothing but positive things to be my friend, or you say something negative and we're enemies. And you can't live your life that way with anyone in business, in your personal life, with your family, with your spouse, anyone. You can't, that doesn't fly, pimp. So for you to expect, for everyone that's considered your friend or supporter to agree with everything you say, dude, that's a cult leader. That's what you're trying to foster. You're trying to foster a cult-like following. So, you don't want that hanging over your head either, pimp, where people are saying, you're trying to act like a cult leader, which you do, because, any dissent in your chat, boom, person's banned. Any criticism, boom, person's banned. If they make a critique and you don't like it, boom, you ban them.
This is the internet, man. When you do something dumb, I'm going to call you out on it. When you do something that's not dumb or smart, I'm going to praise you for it. That's objectivity. It's not being bipolar. You just think that anyone who doesn't side with you completely at all times is an enemy of yours. You kind of remind me of some other people that pee in their basements and are thoroughly tickled.
I am thoroughly tickled.
And you love my shit, and you'll throw super chats. The other day, Phil's a terrible person, and I gotta cancel my.
Never said you were a terrible person. Said you have a problem, but I never said you were a terrible person. I never said you were a terrible person, Phil.
Then don't come back, because when you do this, you derail my content. You actually make my viewers say, "What's going?"
I derail his content, not him sitting here ranting and raving for like 20 plus minutes. in his podcast, in his level 1 podcast. That's not derailing his stream. That's not derailing his stream, him crying about it. Other people reacting to stuff that if he just ignored it and went on with his day would actually be the right thing to do. We're the derailers, not him making a big to-do about it and totally taking away the focus of his stream from games to him complaining about this, which is what you're doing, Phil. You're complaining instead of having a chill stream. This is derailing. You are the one derailing right now, Phil. This is the definition of derailing. When you look up derailing in the dictionary, they're going to see your face with the fat face next to derailing. This is as derailing comes.
It should be either you're going to support or you're going to not one day I'm your friend, one day I'm an enemy, whatever benefit.
It's not being one day being a friend, one day being an enemy. But that's how you look at it. You are explaining this is why you are in the situation you're in. Because this is how you look at people. This is how you look at criticism. You have not grown as a content creator at all because you can't take criticism. Anyone who criticizes you or tries to give you suggestions, you look at it as an attack, mostly. And you prove it time and time again with things like this. This is from your stream, dude. I didn't get this from any kind of detractor. You're going to say the whole stream is below in the description too. So if you want to say I'm taking this out of context, by all means, go watch his full stream.
Spot on. That's what I always say too. I always say my content is taken directly from his words, what he's saying. I don't modify it. I don't trim it. I don't do anything. I basically just let him say whatever the hell he wants to say. And then I provide commentary over it. So if you're calling me a detractor, then what does that make you? That makes you a detractor, Phil. So spot on review. It's a great video. You guys should check it out. It's a bit long. It's like an hour. That's about 43 minutes. It's a little long. I didn't want to go through the whole thing, but I did want to give my thoughts on it and definitely agree that ReviewTechUSA is spot on with his comments. He is in the right here. Phil is in the wrong. And Phil is the one that needs to apologize. Anyway, peace out.